Right, we don't need anything from there. Let's go ahead and save our game.
Going to like what comes next. I hope you know that.
Don't tell me. Air Cheshire has awful in-flight entertainment and horrendous food.
Think about it. Those things that down the jet aren't just going to let us land on their island. You think we can just say, "Hey, we're here," and they'll bring us a cake? Things look good from up here. But the further down you go, the harder it is to not notice the reality.
Cheshire, look.
Oh. Look.
Boobs.
Fuck me.
Yeah, Lucas better perfect.
Welcome to my fantasy zone.
There's some more Sega references. I can't say I quite get them. Right, before we start going on this one, let's have a look at our files. We have Jean 3. Bayonetta, unable to hide her worries about Cereza, finds her path blocked by another witch, Jean. Within her eyes lies not worry for the young child, but only blind ambition. She bats nary an eyelash at the statues, revealing their connection. Oh, the statue, yeah, of course. I was just like, what is it talking about, statue? The little item that Bayonetta had. Revealing their connection, standing coldly in Bayonetta's path. Fill your eyes with hatred, accept your violent fate, accept it and earn the left eye. Prove you deserve it. Not really a lot there. Serpentia, or Prudence. Artists have often depicted the cardinal virtue of Prudence, Serpentia, as the marine animal roaming the depths of the sea. This is likely due to the human disposition to categorize the sea as the source of all life, a veritable fountain of prudence and wisdom. It is also thought that Prudence is responsible for the rise and fall of the tides and natural phenomena such as tsunamis. The grand idea that the living seas could be nothing other than divine will at work is actually evidence of Prudence's narcissism, even amongst the other cardinal virtues. When a man born as a slave led his people to freedom from ruling oppression, said that it was only Serpentia's favour that parted the seas and allowed for their escape. We also got something in Infernal Demons. A couple of things actually. Let's have a look at here first. Scolopendra. A vital centipede hailing from Fregentonta, a river of boiling blood in the depths of Inferno. Rumours speak of its body exceeding 10 kilometers in length. Moving unlike anything its size, its deftness allows it to wrap around and constrict its prey in the blink of an eye. Phantasman. It nests upon a sea of magma, deep within the furthest reaches of Inferno. Rarely seen upon the face of the earth, even signs of the demon in hell are a seldom event, leading to its name, which means Phantom Spider, which is a reference to Devil May Cry 1, the Phantom Spider, one of the first major boss you fight. While having the frightening appearance of a spider, it is a curious beast, and should one have the good fortune to encounter the Phantom, one should treat it with care and respect in the hope of receiving rare treasures and secrets in return. Ooh. Hello there, Knight Rider. Yes, of course you can. Let's have a look-see. Madame Butterfly. A demon taking the form of a woman who left this world under unfortunate circumstances, only to be reincarnated in hell. Unlike her beautiful swallowtail butterfly-like appearance, this demon is particularly brutal, and her reputation is well known even amongst the descendants of Inferno. If the conjurer were to sign a contract and trade her soul, the demon would impart her enormous power and great wisdom. There's something that it also doesn't say. It says in the guide a little bit more on Madame Butterfly. How she prefers to make pacts with people who are strong but also like fashionable. I forget the exact thing it says. You basically need to be a strong, confident person, yeah, who really is confident in yourself as well as the things you do to make a pact with Madame Butterfly. I believe the second game it says a lot more about her. You actually get to see her properly in the second game as well, so... Okay, I think that's all the lore at the moment. Okay. I am not aiming to platinum this. There's an achievement for it and I'm not doing it now. I apologise, but there's going to be a lot of spinning. Sorry for Luca. Nothing too complicated about this bit. Keep hold on the fire button and your missiles that you can fire, which take magic in the top left corner there, home in on the enemy. damage. When the red rings go around the enemy, that's when you know you've targeted. Oh, my magic went quickly there. Ugh. Oh, yay. It's more or less easy enough to get platinum if you just take no damage. So I don't think time... I mean, you've got to defeat the bosses quickly. So effectively, you could just keep on pressing the dodge button. Except for this bit, of course. Right. Ow. There you go, that's a platinum. Would have been pure platinum if I didn't take a tiny bit of damage. Yes, there's an achievement to do both of those, at least a platinum. Oh, which means I have to do it again, but at some point, but I will. So I don't think I've got that yet.
It's brilliant, Mummy!
Welcome to Isla del Sol, island of wealth and power. Jean, if you've made it this far, that should be enough. You're back to your old self. This is where we finish what was started so long ago.
A friend of my enemy is also my enemy, be it witch or sage.
The Lumen Sages. They were our counterbalance as overseers. Between us, there was a law that was never to be broken. It stated that the intersection of light and dark would bring calamity to this earth. 500 years ago, a child was born in clear violation of this tenet. That child was you.
500 years ago.
The disaster this caused sent the clans into a spiral of chaos that continues to be felt to this day. You, the half-breed of light and dark, are at the center of that chaos. Allowing you to continue to exist is a danger that cannot be accepted. When the eyes of the world are within our grasp, the power of creation will be awakened. That is why the left eye, our treasured left eye, will never fall into the hands of another. The left eye, our treasured left eye, will never fall into the hands of another. Bayonetta, it is time that this is brought to an end. That you are brought to an end.
You did it.
It is our charge as witches to protect the treasures of the clan, by any means necessary. Even if it means burning every inch of this island to a crisp.
I'm really beginning to hate missiles. You know, I have no idea what the hell you girls got going on here. But you don't mind if I take this off your hands, do you? Get in, Cerecita.
Mommy?
Bayonetta, time is of the essence. This can wait no longer.
Mahala, that thing. Yeah, it is equipped. There we go. But wait. What happened to the fight on the missile? Is that... Okay, no, that hasn't happened yet. Okay. no. Hi Dan, welcome to the stream. Ooh, that damage.
Now it's decided.
So it is.
The fear is still not gone from your eyes.
Fear?
The memories you've held for 500 years are the source of your fear. They cloud your vision. But now, you've accepted your fate. That is how you bested me. That is why you possess the most beloved of Umbran treasures. That is why you possess the left eye.
We fought for this stone, and because of it, everyone died.
That gem brings back so many memories.
Why the left eye? Our treasured left eye will never fall into the hands
human sage who disrupted our age-old balance. Your path ends here! Do not fear your fate. Stand, Teresa. In the innocence of our childhood, we used to play together as friends. But as time passed, perhaps even my eyes were clouded with fear. We were. Do not fear your fate. Stand, Teresa. Stand and open your eyes. For with every truth, there is another one to be seen.
Hey, is it over? What? It's not like you don't scare the shit out of me all the time.
Cereza. I don't know whether to shoot you, or to take you to Vegas for good luck, Cheshire.
Give me more credit than that. If you must know where L-U-K-A Luca is concerned, there's no such thing as luck. Only skill. Expect me to trust bitches? I mean, witches, did you, Bayonetta?
How's the little one?
Out like a light. But okay other than that. What about you? You really think I'm gonna let myself be seen in public with a girl looking all beat up like that?
Oh. I look dreadful, do I?
Huh?
You'll have to learn to wipe that stupid look off your face, or I'll never let you keep chasing me around this world. Got that? Luca?
Now that's more like it.
Oh, good thing I didn't do that in the middle. I need to keep remembering just to press like one of the sticks during a cutscene. Gold just? Yeah. Any more items than that would have taken us down to a silver, I would have expected. So, what does that mean, Dan? I'm pretty sure that both Bayonetta and Jean have their own separate voice actress. Oh, so there's a huge good... I'm going to ignore Dan for a bit. There's a huge good bit of story there. So, throughout this game, Jean has been trying to not so much have Bayonetta be consumed by hate. She's trying to get her to wash the fear from herself. to brush that fear aside. Sorry, Dan is... I'm pretty sure he's trolling. That's Dan from Danzo Plays, DNPD. I haven't slept in 34 hours, maybe that's why. I didn't have a good night's sleep last night myself, to be honest. Oh, you need to text me at some point what you meant by this morning's text message I got. Alright, so, yeah. So... the fear was in Bayonetta's eyes. Since she has been asleep for a good 500 years, she woke up and she's been out and about for 20 years, but that fear is still in her eyes. She doesn't understand her past, she doesn't remember what her past is or who really Jean is up until now. And even now she still doesn't completely remember everything. So... So, it has been confirmed that she has the essence of the left eye. And John is trying her hardest to make sure no one but the Umbra have the left eye. The left eye will not fall into the hands of another. So this means that she's been going through the game to have Bayonetta awaken to be able to protect it. If she's still clouded with fear, how is she going to make the next step to really look after herself as well as the left eye? Dan, yeah, I'd be happy to stream tonight actually. All of a sudden we're probably going to be doing a DNPD tonight as well. Dan, I suggest having a nap now if you haven't slept properly in a while though. So yeah, look forward to a double stream. So Jean's sticking her knife into Bayonetta there and transforming her into the red gem. She's actually protecting Bayonetta, protecting the left eye. She is the one that sealed Bayonetta in the coffin for 500 years. So that no one will get the left eye. She mentions how the sage seems to be what caused I'll call you at 8 o'clock. She mentions how the sage is possibly the one that has caused the whole 100-year war between the Illumined Sages and the witches. There'll be more information to come. We'll get it a lot more explained. But it would seem that it's the sage after the left eye and the right eye. So obviously as part of the sage he already has the right eye, he just wants the left eye. Hence why Jean needs to protect it. And as a bonus, she is protecting her friend. So I wasn't very well spoken then. I've been dreading trying to explain the lore of this game for, well, since yesterday. I'm sure if I wrote myself a script I'd be able to speak out a good lore video about this game. Tower to truth. How much points do we have? We have enough for an accessory.
You here for business or pleasure? Either way, I'll hook you up.
So let's have a look, see. We'll probably want to go with the Gaze of Despair. Well, that would be a good run to do later as well. I mean, we're going to get them all eventually. The Umbran Elegance are extra costume bits that will appear on Bayonetta's body depending on what weapon you're using. So this one is for Cole Shredder, Lieutenant Colonel Kilgore, Odette, and Durga. Also, Durga is also a character name in Anarchy Reigns, another of Platinum Games. So many references to each Platinum Games, Devil May Cry and Clover Studios. So let's grab the Gaze of Despair. Cursed braces containing the soul of Maso Karoni, an ancient African goddess said to be the goddess of discord. Placing these braces upon one's arm is said to be an affront to Paradiso, summoning upon its wearer the wrath of the heavens. During the witch hunts, the Malinese witch Karaba was forced into these gauntlets, in which she was brutally murdered by angels. Harsh.